A lot of questions about how to go about looking up hazardous materials in the ERG, you know, how to placard, all that. So as far as placards, you're going to need 4 for all 4 sides of the flatbed. You'll find these at the shipper. As far as Carlisle goes, the city of Carlisle, in Pennsylvania, flat side is where the placard goes. Rough side goes toward the little 2x4. 2x4 goes in the stake pocket. Take extra with you. For example, you know, if you need they will provide you, should provide you with 5 placards. I took more, took like 8. Made sure I had you know, plenty of placards. Class 3, flammable. Okay, so before you strap, before you tarp, extremely important to ensure that your manifest, the list of all the hazardous materials, okay, that there is no more or less on your back, on your flatbed, on your step deck, whatever. And then you find the guide number for your ID number. The ID number is what identifies the hazardous material. It's a number that identifies the hazardous material. And then the guide number tells you where to find detailed information about said hazardous material. Okay, so that is found in the yellow section. I have marked the guide number area, and this second area that I have marked here is in case my product comes into contact with molten aluminum. Okay, and I marked it with the emergency response information pamphlet that my shipper gave me. Make sure that your shipper gives you one. Okay, emergency response information. It's going to have phone numbers, more details, you know, health, all that stuff, all the health, all that. So this is the 2016 ERG. Now what I'm going to do here is show you how to read it. So the UN number that they give you, first of all, okay, here's my bill of lading. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. Make sure I'm not giving any information out there, any other unnecessary information. So you see how there is UN number right there? Okay, that is the ID number. Okay, now ID number, all right, 1993. Okay, so we're gonna go and find the ID numbers in our yellow section. Okay, so we flip open the yellow section and go to, here, let me show you. See how that's the ID number there, and then the guide number, okay, and then the name of the material, okay? So when I read ID number, I'm going, okay, 2033, nope, that's not mine. We're looking for 1993. So I flip to the left, flip another page, 1993. There we are, right here. 1993, guide number, see, 1993, guide number 128, and here's the description. Now, guide number 128 is gonna be in one of these other sections, okay? So, combustible liquid, compounds, cleaning, flammable, diesel fuel, flammable liquid, fuel oil is basically what it says on name of material. Guide number, all 128. So we're gonna flip over to 128, which is the second area that I have marked. Well, I'm sorry, the first area that I have marked. See? So, guide number 128, okay? Guide number 128. Now here, I've got potential hazards, public safety, emergency response. So, as I'm reading the potential hazards, okay, obviously flammable class 3, it's highly flammable, so make sure it doesn't come into contact with any sparks, heat, or flames. So no heat, no sparks, no flames. Don't let it come into contact with anything like that, which means no smoking within 25 feet of the cab nor the load. In addition, you stop at all railroad crossings, okay? Have your windows down so you can hear for train horns, etc. Just better situational awareness to be able to see and hear, you know, and smell, right? So, you know, that's the other thing about smelling. Make sure, all right, that you steer clear when this stuff is burning, because yeah, that'll kill you. So fire explosion. Vapors form explosive mixtures with the air. Vapors may travel to source of ignition and flash back. Most vapors are heavier than air. They will spread along the ground and collect in low or confined areas, sewers, basements, tanks. Those substances designated with a P may pulverize explosively when heated or involved in a fire. Runoff to sewer may create fire or explosion hazard. For hybrid vehicles, Guide 147, lithium-ion batteries, Guide 138. So then you can flip there. And if molten aluminum is involved, refer to Guide 169, which is the other area that I have marked off there. So also paying attention on the road to other CDLs or other Class A vehicles hauling other hazardous materials on the road. You know, do a little research, find out, you know, obviously you don't want to be close to anyone or anything when you're hauling anything, but especially hazardous materials. Always leaving yourself an out. Always leaving yourself an out. So, and that's found in Guide 169 for, you know, safety information, emergency response, you know, health, all that stuff. So it actually recommends that you have a self-contained breathing apparatus, which we don't have, but we do have our BC-10 fire extinguisher, right? Yeah, I'm not trying to mess with this stuff, man. So, you know, flammable class 3 is basically what we haul here at this company. Flammable liquids and solids class 3. If there's any other ones, comment below, you guys, for those of you who know the company that I'm working at, that I'm driving for right now. Yeah, put that in the comment section below. That way we can all learn from one another. Some people are yelling out there. Okay, this is a place where we learn and grow. If there's something that I forgot to mention, put that in the comment section below, but I'm basically just wanted to teach you how to read your ERG, okay? And just some precautions to take before taking off. Make sure that there is no more or less materials than is listed on your bill of lading, okay, on your hazardous materials manifesto. So, and then before you take off, make sure that your ERG is marked by the bill of lading and other paperwork that they give you, you know, with all that it is marked to its guide. What's it called again? Guide number? Yeah, guide number. Because you have your ID number and then you have your guide number. The ID number identifies the hazardous material. The guide number is the page where you find how to act and its description. So you're gonna want that on your seat, okay? If you exit the cab, you want it on your seat, bill of lading open, you know, so it can be seen. And when you're rolling, you want it marked, of course, like this. I like to put it in the pocket on the driver's side because it has to be within reach. It has to be within the driver's reach, okay, with his or her seatbelt on, okay? Another very important detail, so make sure that you're doing that, okay? And if I didn't already mention, did I already explain this to you when they give you your placard holders, okay? It's a sticker that goes on here, right? Put it on the flat, nice smooth side. There's a rough side. There's a smooth side. Put it on the smooth side. They'll provide you with the nails, the 2x4, the placards, okay? Make sure you get 5. Only 4 sides need to be marked, but make sure you get at least 5. So I get more than 5, so you know. So, hope it's been informative, you guys. If I missed anything at all, you know, I'm new to this, comment below. Maybe there's something you can teach me about flammable class 3s, but you know, it's a learning curve. You learn as you go. Just make sure that you're, you know, always studying, looking into things, and just always learning, man, because you're not going to get everything your first time, you know. You come back to it a second time, and there's more that you're going to see, you know. It's like watching movies. Like, there's always something that you see later on that you didn't notice before. So, same thing with learning anything, man. Anyways, you guys, Mr. By the Mile, you're home for discussions based on my experience and knowledge in trucking, the red pill, and survival. Y'all take care, stay safe, all you truckers out there, new and veteran. See you on the road.